Alright, hey guys, as I mentioned last week, I got a good deal from a friend. He gave me 21 complete PS1 Black Label games, and he only wanted $40 shipped. So I got some pretty good titles in here, but I'm going to go over some of the other titles first before I hit the high-valued ones. So here we go. So, up first, we have WWF In Your House. This is a wrestling game. I'm a wrestling fan, more on the cartridge side though. But I believe I played this one. Can't really remember. Next up, Batman and Robin. I'm assuming that's George Clooney as Batman. Never played this game, although I do enjoy the Batman games. The Batman Begins on the multiplats like GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. That's a really good game. Batman Returns for Super Nintendo is a really good game. So, I'm kind of looking forward to playing that one. Next up, Bug Riders, The Race of Kings. I have never heard of this game, ever. Kind of looking at it, it looks like a flight game. I don't know. If it plays anything like, let's say, Star Fox or Crimson Skies, I may like it, but I've never heard of it. Next up is Apocalypse, starring Bruce Willis. This game I am excited for. I've been looking forward to this game. This is not an expensive title, but it's a really good game, and I played it a little bit vaguely, and so far I like it. And that is, you play as Bruce Willis, and that is his real voice used in the game, so that's kind of cool. Next up, Tunnel B1. Again, I've never heard of this game. I even looked on VGPC, and this game's not even pulling up, so I'm gonna have to do some research on this game and look this up. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I've played a few of the Harry Potter games, and they're actually not that bad, so not sure if this game's any good, but I'll give it a shot. .007, The World Is Not Enough. I enjoy the .007 games, I mean, including GoldenEye on the N64. I just personally think that all the James Bond games are actually really good. So I'm looking forward to this one. Cubics, Robots for Everyone, racing robots. Never heard of this game. Looks like it used to be a cartoon show on Warner Brothers. Again, never heard of it. So, yep. We got Forsaken. I believe this was also on the N64, and that's where I played it. It's a good game. Kind of reminds me of like Unreal or Quake. So I enjoy it. It's a nice first-person shooter. Hang on. Sorry about that. Next up is Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. I do have this game already, but it was part of the bundle, so I didn't want to be nitpicky about it. So this game will be up for sale or trade. Spec Ops Covert Assault. I believe this is like one of the 4 in the series. I do own another one. I forget which one. I think it's called Frontline. If you enjoy games like Rainbow Six or Ghost Recon, the old ones, then this is very similar to it. It's not a bad game, but it's not a great game either, and it's fairly cheap. Pitfall 3D Beyond the Jungle. I enjoy the Pitfall series. I played, the most recent one I played was on GameCube. I believe it was called Pitfall Adventures. and I enjoyed it a lot. And this one includes the Atari 2600 version of Pitfall, so that's kind of cool. Pitfall is always fun. You can never go wrong with some Pitfall. SimCity 2000, the Ultimate City Simulator. The only SimCity I'm familiar with is the one on Super Nintendo, which is just regular SimCity. This looks somewhat similar to it, just set in the future, I guess 2000. I guess that's what the world was supposed to look like in 2000. But I'm curious about it. Very, very interested. I do enjoy games made by Maxis. Civilization, I played, and XCOM, I believe, was made by that company too. Let's see. Daredevil Derby 3D. Never heard of this game. Does sound interesting. Not sure if it's anything like Twisted Metal or Destruction Derby, but I'll give it a shot. Never know. Tekken 2. As far as fighting games, Tekken wasn't exactly one of my favorite ones, or ones that I knew how to play. I was mostly into like maybe Bloody Roar or Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, but I can never grasp Tekken. I usually just pick Eddie Gordo and just smash buttons. So, but still, it's a nice game to have in the collection. VIP, starring Pamela Anderson. Not quite sure if this used to be a TV show or what. I thought the only game Pamela Anderson had was that Bob Wire one based off her movie, but I guess I was wrong on that. Not sure if I'm going to play this. I'll give it a try just to say I did. So that is 2, 4, 5. Alright. So far we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. So we still got 5 more to go, and again, I only got this for 40 ships, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, they all need some TLC, some cleaning and whatnot, but they've all been tested and they play pretty successful. Alright, so now on to some goodies for the last 5. Fear Effect Part 1. It is complete with manual and everything. I already own this game. Again, it was part of the bundle, and I didn't want to break up the bundle and get nitpicky. So this game will be up for sale or trade. I am missing Fear Effect 2, so I am interested in that if anybody has it. Let's see, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. I've never played any of the Oddworld games, although I've heard they're good. I've heard they're really good. I do own one on the original Xbox, but I haven't played it either. Heard they're funny, heard they're quirky, and pretty fun. So, Disruptor. I see a lot of people have been posting about this game and how it's really good and stuff, so I'm glad to have it in the collection. I've never played it, but I'm looking forward to trying it. Heart of Darkness. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I haven't personally played it, but I've heard a lot of good things, and I think I saw Metal Jesus do a review in this game, and the graphics and the gameplay look very phenomenal in this game, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. And last but not least is R-Types. It's a shoot 'em up, and other than RPGs, I have love for shoot 'em ups, so I'm really looking forward to this. So between these 5 right here, and you know, I know VGPC, Video Game Price Chart, is not exactly accurate or ideal for everybody, but it's the most common and popular tool that we all use. So I just did a quick reference guide on these 5 games, and between these 5 games, they're valued complete around $85. So that's pretty cool. So I got all this for 40 bucks shipped. Again, I was broke discounted because we're buds and friends, and he did me a really good solid on hooking this up. So I'm glad to have these games. So let me know if you see any titles that I should immediately jump on and start playing other than these 5, which I plan on to. But from the 16, let me know what you guys think.